Yo. Yeah. Back at it again, episode 156. What it do, what it is. Let's go. Coming from downtown Toronto, it is the one and only. It is your boy, Dr. IBZ. Back at it again. One time for the bloodline, one time for the clan. Salute to everybody. Shout out to the niggas in the motherland. You already know what to do, what it is. Tanzania, we already know what to do. This is your boy, Dr. IBZ. When I come through, I come through. We got a lot of shit to say today. You already know, man, when I spit, it's like an AK that sprays okay. Now, welcome, the one and only, Dr. IBZ. Intro for you niggas. Intro. Damn. Intro, mother. I'm trying not to swear in the first 2 minutes. Been working on that little challenge, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta just chill out, you know? You gotta just chill the out, you know what I mean? I got that button too, niggas. What you know about that? Huh? Alright, cool. So, how's everybody doing? How's everybody's week going? Day going? Hopefully you got some food ready to go. You know what I mean? If you're ordering in, but that shit's getting expensive. I've been chilling, you know, trying to gauge what's going on in the world, and like there's so much financial issues right now to the point where I'm really trying to understand like why. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many financial issues. So, like, I'm getting to that point, right? Where I'm trying to figure it out. So, everyone else is online and they're like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? Everyone's like, yo, what are you doing? Everyone's in shambles, right? So, I seen people saying, yo, I've been buying a lot of food, like, on sale, stocking up, throwing it in the freezer. That's a tip. Also, I've been seeing a lot of people saying like, don't eat out anymore. If you ain't got to eat out anymore, there's no point. Fuck it. Don't eat out. You know what I mean? If you ain't got to do it, fuck it. You know what I mean? So, in order for us to try and save this money, what I'm going to recommend, if you can cook, if you don't know how to cook, start cooking. I'm telling y'all right now, cause yo, shit's getting like drastic out here. You know what I mean? Everyone's broke. Everyone's going through it. Everyone's in debt, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, damn. Holy. You know what I mean? So, end of the day, man. Y'all got it. Hopefully. Oh, my bad. I dropped my drink. Hopefully, everyone has a game plan, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, other than that, my week is going amazing. My week is going good so far, you know, so far so good. Everything could be better, everything could be worse. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I can't complain. Who am I to complain? You know what I mean? So, we got a lot of things to get into. First thing on the docket that really confused me, Elon Musk. I don't know what he's doing with Twitter. I don't know if he cares about Twitter. This guy dropped how much? $44 billion for Twitter? Something like that. He dropped that much money for Twitter. And he's already like, all right, guys, guess what I'm doing? He's changing the name to X. Like, really, bro? Really? So, I don't understand why he's doing this. So, not only is he changing the brand to X, he's trying to limit DMs for unverified users. Let me just tell you one thing, Elon. Okay? Just let me come here. Let me tell you something. When it comes down to this, when it comes down to giving a service that's free, the moment you start charging for it, people are going to complain. People are going to get mad. Do you know what you do, Mr. Businessman? You add a service, you add a product, you add monetization, you add something that will help balance out the income that you're losing out on if everyone were to be verified and get access to those DMs. That's one. Two, who the hell, like, the only people that you're limiting are the people that need to DM people for business purposes, and most of those people are already verified. So the unverified niggas like me, we don't care. But what I'm saying is your business decision, your business model, you're just tanking your stock. You're tanking Twitter's stock, and I'm trying to understand why. What is the bigger, larger picture? You're changing the name, so the whole brand is basically you're changing the brand. So when you change the branding of a company that's been around for like a decade plus, the stock is gonna go down. So your stocks is gonna go down. Twitter hasn't been the same since you've bought it. It's been actually way shittier. Like for instance, when I'm scrolling, I see tweets from people that I don't even follow. I don't follow these niggas. Why are they on my timeline? Right? Two, you keep adding these. There's certain advertisers that are on there, and I got caught slipping for this shit. There's certain advertisers that are on Twitter that are scams. Before that, the only thing that you can promote, you would see the reputable companies that are being promoted, that you would see promoted as a tweet. Oh, promotion. And you wouldn't really see it that often. It would be here and there. Now, every fucking 2-3 minutes I'm on Twitter, boom, ad, boom, ad, boom, ad. And it's not even like you guys are what's the word called? Doing like background checks on all these products and all these people that are doing promotion. Y'all ain't looking at their repertoire, who they are, anything like that. Y'all are just allowing it as long as they cut the check. Well, you know what that caused? That's causing people to get scammed. I accidentally signed up for some shit thinking that it was like real because it was off Twitter and it was being promoted and it was an ad. So I'm thinking, okay, let me just see where I go on. I have autofill when it comes down to certain shit. Like when I sign up for anything, I got autofill, and then I usually like edit, and I usually take my number out. If it's anything online, I'll take my number out. You know what I mean? Because I already know I'm gonna start getting spam calls. Nigga, I forgot to take my number out. So now till today, I am just getting spam call, spam call, spam call, spam call, and it's just like it is mad annoying, and I'm just like, I'm pissed. Okay, there's nothing I can do about it. Nothing. So me in my head, I'm thinking, because all the ads that usually come off of Twitter, they come from reputable sources, reputable people, reputable companies and corporations. These other ads, you can't like, when I clicked on it and I tried to see Wagwan, I'm thinking it's like it's a reputable source. It's not. So I got scammed. So every time I see that tweet, I started reporting it. So now I don't see it on my timeline anymore. If you guys see some dumbass Elon Musk is allowing crypto on Twitter, and like they're telling you to sign up for anything so you can get newsletters or whatever, like financial information to help, don't sign up for that shit. Don't even fall into it. I did because I have crypto, so I'm like, oh shit, this might help me, but like, bro, I had to get an app to block the numbers that are coming in. So any number, there's also another disclaimer. Any number that's calling me that I don't save, that I haven't saved, you get automatic block. You have to text me. It's 2023. Text me, nigga. I don't have a landline. Text me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing that, and then he's changing the logo to X, and then I'm thinking maybe the X logo is gonna look nice. It's gonna look brand new. It's gonna look official. Buddy, it looks like shit. You see that? You see the Z right there? That looks way better than the X. I'm talking about like the font wise. The X is just one straight X, and then okay, yeah, you see the Tanzanian flag in the camera? That's how the X looks. Like, buddy.
Dude, what the fuck?
What are you doing here? You're just tanking your own stock? What is I just want to know, what is the larger scheme of things? What is the purpose? What is the reason of you doing this? There has to be a bigger scheme. There has to be a bigger scheme, because I'm just like,
hey, yo, what the fuck?
What kind of logo is that? You have all this money and you're telling me that's the logo you came, and X. The hell does X stand for? What does it mean? Why did you just call it X? How did you go from Twitter to X? And like, why did you run it by the board? Like, or did you just, since you're the owner, you just changed it? Like, what's going on here? Anyways, all you're doing is, people are like, yo, he's a business genius.
Embarrassing.
No, he's not. Like, right now, it's not looking like that right now. You're messing up Twitter. And anytime, and here's the thing, the only good thing is that you can complain to the nigga right there. So, and he sees the complaints. So he does fix it. Like, there are times where he'll fix it right then and there type shit. But when he makes like moves like this, it makes you go, okay, bro, we get it. You're missing out on money and you're trying to rebrand and do all this type of shit to Twitter. Leave Twitter the way it was and just add shit. Add different shit to it. Leave Twitter the way it was, what made it worth $44 billion worth. Leave it the way it is and add shit to make it better. You're making it worse. So now the stock is plummeting. Now you're like, no, now we got to change the name. Now we got to you're doing too much. The way it was the way it should be. And then you add shit. You add incentives. You add like, you work out a partnership with Google where if you have like a YouTube account or whatever, you can connect your Twitter to your YouTube, and then people can instantly watch your videos on Twitter through YouTube. Boom. Oh my God, look at that. And then you work out a deal with YouTube, because there's probably a bunch of people that don't have YouTube accounts that are on Twitter. Like, this is not rocket appliances. There's so much, just add services and products. I just made one up off of thin air. I didn't sit down and have a bunch of coffees and meetings and shit and try to figure it out with the highest experts and engineers and tech geniuses. I didn't do any of that shit. I've been on Twitter since it began. Since the beginning of Twitter, since the dawn era of Twitter. I've never had any complaints about Twitter. It was to the point where people were like, why is this app free? Yeah, you niggas, you see? Why is this app free? Elon was like, why is this free? I'm losing money here. Man like Elon, yo. And I'm trying my best to not get butthurt and angry about this type of shit. But I'm just saying, Threads is right there. And I think Threads right now is in beta. And they're trying to, you know what I mean? But it's working. The moment they start adding more shit to Threads and more incentives and all that type of shit, more product, more services to Threads, people are going to leave Twitter or X. People are going to leave that and just go to Threads. Everyone has Threads downloaded. They made an account. At any moment, the moment you start fucking around, Elon, we're moving. I'm telling you, Elon, the moment you start fucking around, we're going to move. We're out of here. We're not loyal. We're like, you're giving us something that's free. Once you start trying to charge for it, we're not going to be loyal to you anymore. We're going to be like, yo, get the fuck out of here. It's like when you live with your parents and then one day you get a job. The one day you get a job, they start telling you to start paying for shit. That's when you're like, yo, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just going to move. It depends on what you have to pay for, like groceries and like light bill, internet bill. That's light, you know what I mean? If you have a job, that's light. That teaches you responsibility and all that shit. But I'm talking about like, yo, you gotta pull your weight around here. Like, nigga, I'm 16, 17. Yeah, you gotta start paying rent. It's like, nigga, were you helping paying rent at 16, 17? Sometimes I like to ask my parents that, but yeah, they were out here. Anyways, because my dad went to university and all that. My mom went to university and all that. So they They were doing their thing. So but you get what I'm saying. You know? So, end of the day, brother, if people have options, if I could, instead of, if I'm with someone, and this person has been the same throughout the whole relationship, everything's been crisp. The moment they start trying to rebrand and trying to be different and trying to like do shit that, like, let's say try to switch it up on me, and the switch up is not making sense. The switch up is like the complete opposite of what was working. I'm out of here, yo. I'm out of here. If we can't fix it, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? That type of shit. I'm gone. Like, you're giving people options. There's no Coke. Okay, I'll get Pepsi. Not everyone is just like, I only drink Coke. There's not a lot of people. I haven't met a lot of people like that. I only drink Pepsi. I only drink Coke. Mostly people that are like, I only drink Coke. I don't drink Pepsi. You know what I mean? I don't know. They can tell. I can tell a little bit, but not really. And I really don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I think Coke is more like on the tangier side, and then Pepsi's more on the sweeter side, I think. I don't know, man. Or is it peppermint? I think they add like peppermint in there. I don't know, man. But you guys get my drift, okay? Elon. Use that big old smart brain of yours and listen to what we're trying to tell you. Okay? If the people are complaining about what you're doing, then you got to fix something. There's something you got to fix. I don't know what that shit could be, but there's something that you need to fix. Okay? I don't know who you need to talk to. You can call me up, bruh. Like, low-key, I want to start becoming a consultant because this just seems easy, dog. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, our motherfuckers willing to listen to what you have to say. So, Elon, don't let Mark take over your sector, my G. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Okay? Like, you have to be smart. Especially when people follow you, people fuck with you, and they're supporting you. You know what I mean? Now you're gonna lose some more support. Just like what Doja Cat is doing. I'm seeing, Doja Cat does not give a damn. Like, she does not give a damn about her fans. So she's dating this guy that apparently has been using her fame to holler at some of the fans and grooming predatory behavior. That's what I've been hearing allegedly, right? She's dating this nigga. So they're going out, they're dating, whatever, having a gay old time. And people are calling her out for it. They're like, hey, yo, what are you doing? Like,
dude, what the fuck?
What's going on? Like, are you gonna address this? Like, can you talk to us? Are you gonna say anything? Like, this guy's a predator. Like, we support you. And here's the thing. Doja Cat is on the poppier side of hip hop, meaning like she's more of a pop star. You know what I mean? If Nicki Minaj, let's compare it to like Nicki Minaj, right? When people are like, yo, Nicki Minaj, your boyfriend's a predator, da 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 da, right? When you compare it to that, Nicki Minaj is more on the rapping side. You know, every now and then she might have a song that crosses over, and she already did cross over. So, and she's already bigger than big. You know what I mean? Salute to Nicki Minaj. Salute to Nicki Minaj, legend, icon, all that. She does that. People are gonna kind of let it slide a little bit. People are gonna kind of, you know, like, she's not gonna really lose her fan base. You know what I mean? Especially the Barbs, yo. The Barbs don't play that. They defend Nicki no matter. Yo, Nicki could spit, and she won't do it, but she could spit on a baby. And they'll be like, yo, that baby was looking at Nicki wrong, or that baby shouldn't have been around Nicki. It would have been that type of vibe. That's what they're on. Doja Cat, you just started to gain these kind of like fans. So you did a song with Nicki, ironically. You were like, you're calling them kittens, and then you're like, no, I don't want to call you guys kittens. That's weird. Do you guys want me to call you guys kittens or cubs? Right? They voted kittens. So now you got a fan base, and you named your fan base. Once you name your fan base, from what I know, I don't know from what I've seen, once you name your fan base, you're on, right? Like, you got a fan base, that diehard cult-like fan base, right? They are the kittens, right? Meow. Coming for you. That was a good meow. Damn, some good-ass tea. Tried oat milk for the first time. And I think oat milk's better than nut milk. Pause.
Dude, what the fuck?
Pause. I meant to say almond milk. Almond milk, guy. Okay? My bad. Sorry. So sorry. Okay?
Gay!
So, where was I? Oh yeah, Doja Cat. She don't give a blood clot Ross about her fans. She said, so she's like, sorry, her fans are like, are you gonna address this? Like, don't you love us? We're your kittens. She's like, I don't even know y'all anyway, and why y'all calling that y'all yourselves that? That's weird, blah blah. I never told you guys to call yourselves that, even though there's past tweets of her asking, what should I call y'all, and her calling them that. You know what I mean? So it's like, your fans said call us kittens. They allow it, and that just shows what kind of fan base you have. I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of males that fuck with Doja Cat, like her music, but there's not a lot of niggas that are standing Doja Cat that would be like, yeah, I'm a kitten. You know what I'm saying? There's no alpha males out here, dudes with testosterone saying, yeah, I'm a kitten. Maybe a cub or some shit like that, or a lion. They might use a different variation of a cat. But no nigga in their right mind is gonna be like, yo, you know what, Doja, you can call me a kitten. You know what I'm saying? So we know what kind of fan base, hint, nudge, the kind of fan base it might be a pool consistent of when it comes down to the stands. We can see what it could be. You know what I mean? So they're just asking you to address it. And if you just address them like human beings with empathy and say, oh, I'm going to look into it and never look into it, or oh, I'm going to talk to him about it and never talk to him about it, or whatever the case may be, just lie. They're your fans at the end of the day. Don't lie, but lie without lying. You know what I mean? Kind of swindle the truth a bit. I don't know what the case may be. That's your relationship. I don't know what's going on. Everything's alleged because we're not here to make any type of accusations here. So everything's alleged. So if all that shit's going on, either don't address it, just like how Nicki Minaj doesn't address it, or just be nice to your fans. Be like, no, I love you guys, but don't address what they're trying to get you to address. Just don't address it. And then anytime there's fan fights and like a fan will bring up, oh, what about Doja Cat and her man? Well, all you have to do is be like, well, Doja Cat hasn't addressed it yet. Until she addresses it, it's all alleged. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give your fans a little bit of fight back, but you didn't. You know what happened? I've never seen this before. Never in my life have I seen stan accounts, right? Start saying, aye, yo, fuck this bitch, we're gone. And they started dropping. They're like, aye, we're gone. And they started saying, fuck this. I'm over this girl. She done too much. And then she's going on the chat rooms again, trolling. And they don't even really want her in the chat rooms. And she's in these weird chat rooms where like, yo, like weird group of people you'll never imagine being in a chat room together. You know what I'm saying? It's those pincel chat rooms, you know what I'm saying? Those ones where they're talking about not getting bitches and how bitches and chads and all that bullshit. Y'all see that? See the sirens? The moment I even mention that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's stupid. Like, it's dumb. Anyways, we're not gonna really, if you ain't getting pussy, dog, you know what I mean? Figure it out, my G. Just figure it out. It's you. It's you, my nigga. Just figure it out, guy. You ain't gotta blame everybody else. Blame the niggas that are getting it. Blame everybody else that ain't you. Blame the girls that are giving it to the niggas. But then there's so many other girls that you could be talking to, but you won't give them the time of day because you keep looking at the tens and shit. Nigga, hunt what you can catch. Fucking guys. Anyways, so, and Doja Cat's not helping by popping in there, making it anyways. So now you're making it worse. So now your stan accounts, the stan accounts are saying fuck this, and they're dropping the accounts now like flies. Now, my word of advice is what I said earlier. You gotta either not address it or give your fans some type of some bullets to fire back at people to defend you. Something. But to trash your fans, to shit on them, to say like, I don't even know you, how would I love y'all if I don't... Yo, listen, okay. You are nothing without your listeners, you're nothing without your fans. Me, I have whatever listeners I have, right? A few listeners, right? But I still respect my listeners and the people that listen and that support. Not ever am I going to be like, yo, fuck you guys. And I always put love, peace, blessings in my shit. I always put stay safe, stay blessed, all that type of shit. That's the type of message I'm trying to push. So when I see her, she's getting millions of dollars from her fans and all that type of shit. You're not getting this money out the sky just because you're popular. There's a lot of famous broke people. There's a lot of famous people that are broke. Infamous people that are broke. You know what I mean? So you can have all the fame in your world. That doesn't translate to dollars. They're supporting you by even spending money. So for you to even say shit like that, it's almost, you're going to make... And we're already living in an economy where people are thinking about, yo, should I spend this money? Should I spend my last dollar on fucking Doja Cat, on a Doja Cat concert, on some merch? Nah, fuck that. She doesn't even care about her fans. Fuck that. I'll buy a Nicki Minaj t-shirt. I'll buy a Coi Leray t-shirt. I'll buy a Lotto t-shirt. I'll buy someone else. Fuck that. I ain't supporting her no more. That's what's gonna start happening. And even the casual fans that you have, they're gonna be like, well, she doesn't give a fuck about us. Why should I give a fuck about her? Okay, Doja, that's what you're doing to your fans. You're alienating yourself from your fans, which is not good. You're just ruining it for yourself. And then you're gonna have to apologize. And then you're gonna have to put, like, you're being an idiot, is what I'm saying, Doja Cat. And also, Doja Cat, yo, you're just a...
You freaky frog! You're a freaky frog!
Like...
You freaky...
You know what I mean, Doja? Like...
You's a freaky ass nigga! Fuck you mean?
Like, yo, why are you on those chat rooms for? For what reason? I just want to know why. And like, you got called out for it, so now you want to troll even more. And then people called you for like Satanism. And instead of like being a real one, oh man, I thought I was on the phone with someone, but it's just the app giving me a fucking notification. Oh my God. But instead of being like a normal person, you're being being like, no guys, I don't fuck with Satanism. You're leading into it. Just to be like, hey guys, look at, like, and I get it, some of your fans might find it funny, but you're scaring away casual fans and new fans and shit too. Like, what are you doing? Like, actually, some people might find it cool, I guess, but like, you're an adult. You're 95. You're born in 95, right? So that means you're gonna be 28 sometime this year. You're almost 30, girl. The clock is ticking. Time to stop being a fucking immature little kid, yo. I get it. Don't let the kid die. I do the same thing, you know what I mean? You gotta have fun. You gotta do your thing. But come on, bruh. These are your fans, is what I'm saying. These are your fans. They support. They give you money. They put money in your pocket. Money in your pocket. That's an investment. Think about that. When I get supporters, viewers, and I start selling product or whatever the case may be, that's putting money in my pocket. Who am I to start saying, I don't love y'all, fuck y'all, when they're the ones changing and affecting my life? That makes no sense. You wouldn't be on the yachts with that nigga doing all that bullshit. You know what I mean? If it wasn't If it wasn't for your fans. If it wasn't for your fans. So I like, you need to understand that, Doja. Like, these are your fans that you're dissing. They love you and bruh. Imagine blindly following someone, blindly showing love for someone, and they just spit in your face and tell you to fuck off. And you've been supporting them. Anytime someone's about to shit on them, they come out the woodworks defending you and all that shit, just for you to come through and be a complete asshole. Like, come on, man. Come on, Doja. You're better than that. We all know you're better than that. And I get it. This fame shit is frustrating. All these questions, constant people coming up to you saying what you shouldn't or should be doing, all that type of shit. I completely understand it. But you're going about it wrong. Lashing out and telling people fuck you and all this type of shit, you're going about it wrong. That's all I'm saying. And I'm only saying something because, like, yo, it kind of hurts to see people, like, when they show love for you and you just kind of like spit in their face. It's like the Carlee Russell story, yo. It's almost like that. It's exactly like that, yo. Bruh, the boyfriend's out here defending you, and then now everyone's looking at the boyfriend like,
Lied! He lied! Y'all niggas worship him!
Like, yo, what is wrong? Yo, honestly, I'm literally trying to figure out why did she lie?
Nigga had a lie!
Why did she lie?
Y'all niggas...
Why did she lie? Why would you lie about that? Carlee, what's her name? Carlee fucking thing. Yeah, Carlee Russell. Why would you lie about that? Getting kidnapped. Knowing that your demographic is like the number one that gets kidnapped. Why would you make that a story to gain attention for whatever mental shit you're going through? Why would you do that? The cases already don't get represented. So for them to, and it's kind of suspicious that they would pick up the case that someone faked it, and they probably did have the evidence before they even released it to the public. So they probably knew it was fake, but it can become a national story. You know what I mean? Which is what it is. We're all talking about it. I'm in Canada talking about it. You know what I mean? So I completely understand that. But girl, look what you did just for some attention. God gave you all the attention you wanted to get now. Now look. Now you said you lied. Now you're saying all this shit. This girl went on Google, right? Looked up the movie Taken. Looked up how to steal from a cash register and not get caught. Looked up the Amber Alert, how much do you pay for an Amber Alert, and looked up the age, the maximum age for an Amber Alert. Yo, my old Jamaican man in the back, yo, tell her that.
How the blood clot this? How the blood clot this?
What the fuck is wrong with you? So it's not like you had a mental breakdown and the first thing you said was I got kidnapped and then it turned it. You were premeditated with this shit. You premeditated this shit. Your demographic is the number one people, they don't get attention, nothing like that. And you're the first person to be like, I'm a Jussie Smollett situation, you fucking idiot. Now you're making it even worse for everybody else that when something happens to them, now people are going to be looking at it like, I don't know, man. Look, people might be cracking jokes too, even though it might be serious when that shit, because that shit just happened. So the more recent memory, the more people are going to remember it. And it's going to take something tragic to happen for people to completely forget about that. It's for people to take it serious again. Like, what are you doing? Out of all the things, you could have disappeared, right? And you could have just been a missing person. And then you could have just came back. But instead, you just like, yo, I got kidnapped, a toddler, all this shit. You're trying to steal money. Like, you just made it look even worse. Like, And then your parents are out here like crying and shit, trying to be like, yo, where's my baby? Your boyfriend's defending your honor just for you to be a complete cat balot. You are a sick motherfucker, yo.
This is a sick Negro.
Like, you're sick for that. Why would you do that? People love you and everything, and then you just like the people that care about you, the people that love you and everything, just for you to be a complete dickhead about it. That's stupid to me. That don't make sense to me. Anyways, that's the update on her. She decided, just like Poseidon swimming with the fishes, she decided to be an idiot and drown within her lies, and she couldn't get out of that shit. She couldn't climb herself out of it. I was feeling bad for this woman, yo. I was like, oh man, she got taken. I felt so bad. She made me feel bad. She made me pray for her and everything. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna stop praying for any missing women. Doesn't mean I'm gonna treat any case different. Just like y'all. Doesn't mean I'm gonna always be like, all right, find this woman, and then let's learn the facts later. That's how it should always be from here on out, from whatever. It should always be like that. Let's find her, and then let's learn the facts later. Let's figure out all the kinks and shit later. Let's just find her. That's what I'm saying. Whether it's a child, the teenager, whatever, a man, whoever's missing, find that person. We figure out that person is okay, and then we can learn the logistics after. That's how I feel about that. But you're a sick nigga for lying like that. And you looked up the movie Taken. So you looked up how to get taken and make it look like you're gone or something like what? And why would you look up a fictional movie? You could have looked up Gone Girl. That would have been good. That would have been a good movie. What else? There's so many movies you could have watched to get an angle of what you should do. I don't know, set it off. I don't know. Like there's so many options that you had, but you decided to say, you know what? Let me cause a media storm. And yo, the media, fuck y'all for making this shit public, yo. Out of all the cases of missing women, y'all decided to pick the one that had some holes in the story. Y'all decided to pick that one. There's so many missing women out there that need to be found, and y'all pick the one that's fake. So fuck the media, and Carlee, fuck you for doing that. Now I'm smarter than that. I can think for myself. So I'm able to isolate one situation from another. But some people are going to compare her situation with another. That's what's going to happen, because some people are just stupid. They don't know how to isolate shit. They have to compare it to something. If they don't compare it to something, you know what I'm saying? You know when people are just like, yo, I just have to compare this shit to something. Like LeBron James comes in the league, I have to compare him to Michael Jordan. I have to compare him to something. It's just like, yo, he's LeBron James, and that's Michael Jordan. That's it. No, we gotta compare, man. Yo, so okay, all right, what would Zion be in the 8? Like, yo, y'all niggas is, I don't know, man. And maybe I'm not that passionate about sports, but even like, I'm not passionate about a lot of things. So, but like, it's stupid. Or the whole Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali debate. It's dumb. Even Mike Tyson would tell you, hey, yo, you have to literally see how Muhammad Ali would fight currently, or how I would fight back in his day, for you guys to get a proper mathematical, like fact-based answer on who would win. You know what I mean? And instead of doing that, why don't you guys just create a game, right? Create a game, or like buy UFC, create Muhammad Ali, create Mike Tyson, have them both with the attributes that you think that they should have, right? And then just have them fight each other computer style and see who wins. And then just mark it out of 100 who wins. I don't know. Run an experiment. All these hypotheticals don't really do much anymore, and these conversations are getting so tiresome, yo. It's like the dating questions, like, oh, if you're a man and you're in your 30s or about to hit 30 and you don't have children, is that a red flag? Like, nigga, shut the fuck up and just live, nigga. Yes and no. You know what I'm saying? Having kids is amazing, and no at the same time, because it's a fucking job. It's not easy raising children. So yes and no. But you know how motherfuckers be. Hypothetical. I don't even know why they do that, yo. I think they just do that just to get, like, niggas and bitches in the DMs or something. You know what I mean? To get people in their DMs. To be like, yo, so I seen what you tweeted, and I was gonna reply, but there was too many people, there's too many niggas replying, so I'm gonna just let you know like this. From what I think that, like, you nigga, attention. A bunch of attention whores, yo. That's it. Attention whores. Carlee Russell, you're being an attention whore to do a whole kidnapping and everything. So what, you were gonna steal? So this is what I'm thinking in theory. You're gonna steal the money, then fake a kidnapping. So, but then you came, here's the thing that fucking pissed me off. She came back with money in her sock. Like a bill something. Let that marinate. She came back with money in her sock. What? If someone gets kidnapped, if someone gets kidnapped and they come home butt naked, are they gonna have money in their sock? I'm sorry, unless the kidnappers ain't kidnapping properly nowadays, why would you have money in your sock? So I'm trying to understand this. So you were gonna thief the money, say you got kidnapped, then the money's disappeared. But you still thief the money. So were you gonna say the kidnappers came and robbed the money? What was the plan here? I just wanted to know the plan here. Or were you already stealing? You were going to get caught. So now you had to fake a I disappeared type of shit. I got kidnapped and I'm off the face of the earth. Girl, if you're gonna steal, right? And you want to, first off, if you're going to steal, leave the state, leave the country. If you're going to steal money from people, yo. Leave the state, leave the country. You have to be ready to leave the state, leave the country. You're not going to live a life of leisure where you're at. That's one. Two, don't fake a whole kidnapping, because then that just blows up the whole spot as to why you would be stealing the money. You don't want people to know that you're stealing money. Because people are then, if you fake the kidnapping, people are going to look into your history, what you were doing, the last things you were doing, so that they can gain information on whether or not where to locate you. So you stole money. You don't want people to locate you, but the one thing you made people do is locate you. You fucking idiot. You made people want to locate you. How does that work? I'm going to steal money from someone, and I don't want them to find me. But I'm going to give them a reason to find me. That is the dumbest logic ever. So, girl, I don't know who you need to talk to. I don't know what kind of therapy you need to seek, but that ain't it. That's not how you handle shit. Be an adult. First off, if you were stealing and you got caught, you gotta own up to that, suffer the consequences. You're not a proper thief. A proper thief, they're gone. You never see them. They're out of here. Boom, poof, smoke bomb, out of here. You'll never see me. Like, get the fuck out of here. Anyways, she lied. She lied. I'm always gonna pray for anybody that gets kidnapped, but you just, come on. Why are you gonna put an asterisk? Who the fuck puts an asterisk besides kidnapping? Anyways, this is gonna be my usual few months. Every few months, I usually this nigga named Paul Pierce will say some shit. That just made me go, yo, shut the fuck up, Paul. Now, Paul Pierce keeps comparing himself to Dwayne Wade. Paul Pierce, I'm just gonna let you know one thing, right? No. What you're saying is, he said, put Shaq on my team, put LeBron and Bosh with me. I'm not gonna win one? Broski. Dwayne Wade won with Shaq when Shaq was literally about to fall off. Dwayne Wade won one with Shaq, right? When they called him the Flash, right? Won one with LeBron and Bosh. You had KG and Ray Allen, my nigga. KG and Ray Allen. You only got one ring. Kobe said, nah, fuck that. You only got one ring with them. Then you went to Brooklyn, I think, with KG or something like that. What did you do there? Nothing. You went to the Clippers. There's a squad there. There's a nice squad there. Nothing. So cappity cap. That's all I hear is cap. All I hear is cap. That's it. Like, literally, that's all I hear. That's all I see is that's it.
Stop the cap.
Yo, hold on. What's that? Yo, what's that one chick, yo? That one chick, yo. She goes, I smell cap. That right there. Capping out here, man. Stop lying. And stop comparing yourself to Dwayne Wade. Get off his dick, nigga. Get off D Wade's dick, bro. Like this, I don't know. Paul Pierce is just on his and I get the rivalry because y'all were rivals when the whole LeBron, Boston, all that type of shit. I get it. Y'all were rivals. Y'all were beefing. But let's keep it real, Paul. Let's keep it real. You're not better than D Wade. Dwayne fucking Wade. No. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no, bro. Like let's keep it honest. Let's keep it 100% funky, bro. There's no way that you think that you're better than D Wade. D Wade, first off, you were one of them niggas that was a little bit slow. You weren't that quick on the court. You know what I'm saying? D Wade would eat your food. One-on-one prime Paul Pierce, one-on-one prime D Wade. D Wade's eating your food. He came back from way more injuries than you too. He's eating your food, dog. I don't give a fuck what anyone has to say, dog. Paul Pierce, shut the fuck up. All right? You do this every year, dog. Every year you want to compare yourself to D Wade.
Frog! You a freaky frog!
Nah, cause after that, yo, when he did that Instagram live, that's when I knew. I was like, yo, Paul Pierce. And also there's a recent interview. He was with Kevin Garnett and they were talking about like old times and they're watching the screen and everything like that. And Paul Pierce was wilding. He's like, yo, you can rent out a girlfriend out there. And I'm like,
freaky ass nigga.
Like,
fuck you mean? You's a freaky ass nigga.
Paul Pierce, bro. I'm just gonna come here and say it. You're not better than D Wade. You never will be. Not even now, nigga. I bet you right now, D Wade could sauce you up right now. Right now, nigga. All you've been doing is drinking, smoking, talking shit. Calling yourself the truth. That's all I've been seeing, dog. The truth. Call yourself the Cap. How about that? The Cap. That's what you should be calling yourself now. Because that's all I've been seeing is cappity cap, cappity cap, cap. There goes Paulie Go. Cappity cap, cappity cap, under a barrel of snow. All I see. Anyways, so what we are going to also get into, okay? Yeah, I can't believe you would do that. So there's a guy named Matt. Let's see. Matt. Oh yeah, by the way. So there's a guy named Matt Healy. I remember the whole discussion I like to have about when you go to other people's countries. Have respect. Calm the fuck down. Don't do too much. So a man named Matty Healy, I think he's a singer. He goes to Malaysia. Now, I keep telling y'all, Muslims really don't play, dog. Look, Malaysian, look, okay. Islamic, right? Population in Malaysia. 63.5% of the population. 63.5% of the population is Muslim. That's 20.6 million Muslims in Malaysia. This guy decides to protest for gay rights in Malaysia. Now, I used to talk my shit and say, yo, if y'all want to protest, go to those countries and protest and all that type of shit. This is what I'm talking about. So he tried to do a protest, right? So an entire Malaysian music festival gets canceled because this guy decides to kiss a man on stage. So Matt Healy kissed a dude. This via TMZ. Shout out to TMZ. Matt Healy kissed a dude on stage during a Malaysian musical festival. In protest, no doubt. And now the whole thing's being scrapped for the rest of the weekend. In 1975 frontman was performing with his band Friday in Kuala Lumpur as part of the Good Vibes Festival that was running through Sunday. Unfortunately, the rest of the performers who were booked won't be taking the stage because of what went down. Throughout their set, Matty made it clear he was pretty pissed about the country's anti-LGBT laws, which have criminalized all those acts, punishable by up to 20 years. He ranted on camera, and the dude ripped the Asian country a new one, while also promising to perform angry songs as a result. Apologizing to the crowd for having to bear the brunt of his rage, he said there were likely gay people in the audience that night. Eventually, he hit his point by locking lips with his bassist, launching into a full-blown makeout sesh in front of everyone, which got oohs and ahs. It wasn't long after that he left the stage, and yeah, he said they've been banned and that the show was over. Unfortunately for everyone, that ended up the whole festival nixed. So, the whole festival gets canceled. And if you really, I see what you were trying to do. He was trying to prove a point. However, it wasn't smart for you to do that. Because one of the main reasons why I'm going to say that wasn't smart is because don't accept their money if you don't accept what that country is doing. To go there solo dolo and protest without any type of I don't know, speaking to the government, try to help them with their laws, try to help them understand, no, it's not really like that. It's not as bad as you guys think. Instead of doing all that, using your stature, right? Using your status of where you are as a human being on this earth, you decide to give them a reason why they hate that shit. You know what I mean? You went there, you're getting paid to perform your songs. You can perform your angry songs in protest. You can do all that. But doing that little gesture is come on, man. You canceled the whole show. So now you ruined the festival for everybody. You know what I mean? And anybody that really wanted to play that day, and you ruined it for your colleagues. So your colleagues will be like, yo, you know what I mean? I stand with you, but bruh, you fucked up the gig for us, yo. We flew all the way over here to come perform just for it to get canceled because you wanted to protest some shit that was on your heart. Why don't you, okay. You could protest on stage, right? You could do whatever you want. However, if the government is allowing you to come into their country, allowing you to perform, a lot, and you're accepting their money to perform and do all that type of shit. Don't you think it's within your best interest to just chill the fuck out? You can protest, you can sing your angry songs, you can have a message at the end of the day, whatever that type of shit is. You can cause it. You can ruffle feathers different ways, but to do that, bruh, that is brave. That is brave. But I'm just saying, like, you just got a whole festival canceled. It's a little bit selfish. It's okay. It's all about there's so much work being done to help with these riots all across the world, right? And there's ways to do it. Certain cultures do not accept it because of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're like. You're gonna make them go, see, these guys don't listen. We told them not to do it, and they still did it in front of everybody. You know, that's what they're saying. Instead, you protest. You give them reasons why it should be accepted. You have to give people reasons why it should be accepted. You know what I mean? Especially in different countries where people don't speak the same language as you. They don't do. It's a different vibe over there. And know your demographic, yo. Like, know your demographic. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying you're an idiot for that. If you're gonna perform in other people's countries, be respectful to their laws and everything like that, even if you don't agree with it. You're not an activist. You're a musician. You're there to go perform music. You can have a message within your music and get the fuck on, bro. You're in Malaysia, dog. If you're in America, do whatever you want, man. You're in Europe, do whatever you want. There's certain countries, do whatever you want. Protest. You know what I'm saying? Do it. But my nigga, Malaysia, like Nigeria, like, bro, relax, bro. Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, I don't know. You're doing too much, and then you're giving people reasons why they're not gonna accept it even more, which is they're gonna have to do, the people that are actually doing the work to help get it accepted, they're gonna have to do even more work to be like, hey man, not all of us are really like that. It's not really how we feel, and that's not how we would go about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you're making it worse. It's like when there's a black protest, of when black people are protesting, and then niggas is looting and breaking into restaurants and shit like that, like going about it the wrong way. You understand what I'm saying? The message is still there. The message comes from a good place, but some people just go about it the wrong way. You can't go to other people's. You can't go into, if someone says, yo, when you come into my house, don't wear shoes. Like, take off your shoes. Not turn off your shoes. Take off your shoes. You're not gonna be like, nah, fuck that. Where I'm from, I can put on my shoes, and you're just gonna walk up in there with all your shoes on. You're gonna get fucked up. You gotta respect where you're at, is basically what I'm saying. Even if you don't agree with how they do shit. That's it. I don't even think there's even more to go in on that. I just thought it was just interesting. I just thought, he's brave. I'm not going to call him names. If I did, I apologize. But I'm not here to call him names or anything. I'm just saying, you are brave. But I remember I've been saying, like, yo, go protest over there, da, da, da. See, this is what happens, but he did it. He's brave. He's balls. I can't go back on my word and be like, he's an idiot. No, he did it. He's brave. He got cojones. You know what I'm saying? Literally, he got balls. No pun intended. But I'm saying for future references for other people, don't do what he did. It's not a good idea. It's not good. Maybe if they had like a festival where, like, you know what I mean, for gay rights that was there, that the government allowed, then yeah, the perfect time for that. But that was supposed to be called a good vibes festival, dog. And you killed the vibes, yo. You should have just performed. You should have just sat there, ate your food, performed, and then that's it, bro. Because now you ruined it for your colleagues. Your other colleagues that were like trying to perform, that probably flew all the way down there, that had to get a bunch of babysitters, whatever the case may be, just to perform. And they probably always wanted to perform. There are some people, and you ruined it because you're you're being selfish. You use the cause to be selfish. That was about it. You know what I mean? And you didn't have to accept their money. You didn't. You didn't have to accept the money. You could have just said, you know what, I'm good. Malaysia, I don't like your anti-LGBTQ laws there. I'm good. I'm not gonna perform in Malaysia. Tell your agent, everybody, I'm not. But to accept the money and then to go on stage and then to do like, why would that makes no sense to me. If I don't agree with what a corporation is doing and their corporation asks me to do something for them, I'm gonna say no. I don't want your money. I'm good. But for me to take their money and then go on their stage and be like, fuck you, fuck them, da 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 da, like, it's just gonna cause. Here's the thing. Good message, but this is what's gonna cause. If people want to invest in you or support your cause or help you, they're not gonna do it because you might go turn around and start talking shit about them the moment they say something or they do something that you don't like. You're gonna start talking shit about them. And they don't want that. They want to support, but they don't want that because about how you went about it. You know what I'm saying? Us as a people, we need to go about things different. Just like Hassan Campbell. I'm going to end it off on this. Hassan Campbell. Rest in peace to Gillies Son Cheese. Rest in peace. Hassan Campbell, I'm going to come to you as a Muslim brother because you are a Muslim brother as well. And the person that passed away was buried as a Muslim. You need to stop this whole I don't know what kind of beef you have with Gillie. Maybe you tried to book an interview with the nigga and the nigga kind of didn't. He was like, "Hey man, get the fuck out of here. We don't want your rhetoric on our platform." Maybe they weren't allowing you, whatever. But to be like, how you guys get $100 million and then your son gets killed? Hey bro, I'm gonna say this. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, how can you as a black man with children say that about his child? What if someone said the same thing about your child? What would you do? You'd be on camera crying, you go on next platforms like, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Like, come on, bro. You say you respect, you send your condolences, you respect the nigga. Whatever problems you had with him is what you had with him. You don't use the son's death as a stepping stone to start attacking him as a man. His son is a grown ass man, 25 years old. Whatever his son does is what his son's gonna do. When you were 25, my nigga, whatever your parents instilled in you, tell you not to do, you're still doing it. You're catching bodies apparently. And niggas were telling you not to do that shit, and you knew right from wrong. So get the fuck out of here when you're trying to tell people about their parenting skills and all that type of shit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Once a kid becomes an adult, they're an adult. They're gonna do whatever the fuck they want. So you can't really, and that could have been just wrong place, wrong time. There's so many times where someone like of his stature shouldn't be in the hood, but they just end up being there. Whatever the case may be. Yo, I'm dropping some shit off at my mom's house quick. Alright, cool. I'll roll with you. Goes, drops the shit off. And it's usually like a quick, whatever the case may be. You don't know what happened. Shut the fuck up. And then to add like the sacrifice and the devil worship. Oh, like since he got the money, he had to sacrifice something. And this is what yo, brother, shut the fuck up. You're a Muslim brother. He lost his kid. He lost his child. He has to bury his child. And you're the first nigga to hop on the net. And you weren't making videos. Like, it's been like a week since you made any video. You're talking about the Meek Mill. Why don't you focus on that shit? The Meek Mill pictures with Michael Rubin and shit. Why don't you focus on that type of shit? Weird shit like that. Focus on shit like that. But if someone passes away like that, and whatever issues you have with the father, why don't you just shut the fuck up? Come on, man. Let's all be human beings, yo. Let's be real. You should never have done that. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. And I don't respect that at all. I don't respect that at all, yo. Hassan Campbell, like, as a man, you are a very very intellectual, smart man, it seems, right? That wasn't a good move, man. That wasn't a good move. You're gonna have to, like, I don't know what you're gonna have to do, but like, I know people are calling you. I know motherfuckers calling your phone and shit because people know of you. People know you. You've been on, I think, not Vlad TV, but you've been on My Expert Opinion twice. You've been on Academics twice. You know what I mean? So people are messing with you. People fuck with you. But it's just the way that you're going about things, brother, is no. No. Let the man bury his son. Let him grieve. And you carry on with your agenda. But that has nothing to do with your agenda. Whatever the fuck your agenda is. I know you're here to dismantle the system and go against, like, but bro, all Gillie does is try to uplift people, make people laugh and all that type of shit. Yeah, he might be a slick talker, but that's what comes with being a slick talker. People gonna hate you just because you're a slick talker and you win into, niggas gonna hate at that. And you should know too, you're a slick talker too. And that comes with being a slick talker. So, come on, man. Don't relate that death to devil worship and a sacrifice. And bro, he got those millions of dollars because of his podcast. Had nothing to do with selling his soul or any of that type of shit. That type of rhetoric needs to die, yo. It's business. Sign a bunch of deals and then that shit happened on the side. That shit just happened. This guy's a grown-ass man going online trying to fucking talk shit about a person who's going through it right now, who's grieving, and you're just adding fuel to the fire, and you have hundreds of thousands of followers. So it's not like a nigga like me saying something that's not even gonna, it's not like a pebble hitting a wall. It's not like me. You already have a bazooka. So if you fire your bazooka at the wall, you know what I'm saying? If people are gonna have to fix that hole, people are gonna have to go see what's going on. And that's what you did. And I feel like as a man, you shouldn't be doing that to people, man. You shouldn't be doing that to people. As a man, as a father, you have a daughter as well, and you feel like, yo, you know what, the best thing that I need to do, the best thing that I should do is completely disrespect the dead too. You're a Muslim brother, bro. Don't forget about that too. Don't forget your teachings. Don't forget your teachings. All this online shit, that's cool. That's amazing. But do not forget what your teachings are, brother. At the end of the day, don't forget your teachings. That's all I have to say to Hassan Campbell. And rest in peace to Cheese. So, we are done. And I was sending condolences to Wallo, Gillie, everybody, the whole family, everybody. Like that. That's incredible pain to go through. And to just have some stupid idiot that has some type. You have to have some type of beef with Gillie or something. You try to go on his platform and they diss you, or you probably encounter them in the same spots. You know what I mean? You're feeling yourself and they probably dissed you or something happened. And then you carried that shit on. Brother, just because someone's successful does not have to do with Satan, doesn't have to do with the devil, doesn't have to do with anything. It could just be smart business, good opportunity, right place, the right time. That's it. This motherfucker's trying to... Everybody devil worship it. If they had satanic shit in the background, satanic undertones, but no, they talk about God uplifting, giving people the right tools to be like, what are you talking about? That's why people were so fucking confused when this guy tried to make it like a sacrifice and tried to make it like that. And then he was so quick to jump on the camera and do this. And he does a stupid little... Shall I begin? Like, nigga, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Let people grieve. Let people do their thing, bro. This nigga, the moment someone dies, he's the first nigga. Oh, that person got their snot box rocked. Nigga, what if someone said this or that about your daughter? Your daughter got her snot box rocked. What if someone said that, bro? You wouldn't like that. Like, come on, bro. If something happened to someone that you loved and they said that, and it was your child or someone that you view as like a child to you, like, oh, like, yo, that's like my son. I raised him, da 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 da. And then something happens to him, and then you can't be there all the time. You instill, no matter how much you instill into that nigga, something happens. You can't just be like, oh, it's a sacrifice, it's a this, it's a that. Bro, you are a man. Be a man. Be a man. We all know what happens when shit like this goes down. You pray. You pray and you let the other person grieve. And that's it. At war, you lay down your swords and you have a day of ceasefire. Whatever beef you have with that man, you chill for a little bit. You chill the fuck out for a little bit. Lash out a little bit later. Wait till the man's done grieving, the man done like let his shit off, whatever. But to just add fuel to the fire and to just start talking your shit, just when it happened, nigga. Just when it happened, dog. The nigga didn't even bury his son yet. The nigga's already online talking about, like, yo, bro, relax, my nigga. That's not good. That's distasteful, bro. That's very distasteful. And you are a Muslim brother. Do not forget your teachings. I'm going to end it on that. Do not forget your teachings. Rest in peace. Condolences to the family. You already know what to do. And that's the end of the episode. You see? You see how we could just switch it up? You know what I'm saying? Now we chill. We relax. You already know what to do, what it is, man. This was the IVP with Dr. IBC. You already know. All love and all peace, man. All love and all peace. By the way, the disclaimer is, this is just all satire, comedy, and therapeutic. That's all it is. All right? So, end of the day, this is what it, and it's also entertainment. And hopefully you guys can learn something from it while you're being entertained, while you guys laugh. However, we're not here to promote violence. We're not here to promote bullying. We're not here to do any of that. If anything, let me do the talking shit. You know what I mean? Send them my way, and I'll talk my shit. If it's justified. If it ain't justified, then I'll let y'all know why it ain't justified. You get me? But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's the end of the episode. Episode 156. You already do. You done know, man. We out of here. We are done. We are done. That is it. Peace, love, and yeah. That is it, man. We are... Hold up.